Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Oklahoma State Cowboys and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cowboys offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. Running inside, it's Hawkins. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Line getting set on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Listen, sometimes these quarterbacks, they get locked in on who they want to throw to. I didn't think he was open there. Nice job by the defender breaking on the football, batting the ball down, making sure.
Snags it, and he's open. And likely touchdown saving tackle at the catch and run takes Cougars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Hughes. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Offense in a bunch formation. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. It's a fumble! Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Maybe some room here. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. They get him around, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see
that is crazy.
sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They'll run it. It's Hawkins. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
I can't believe you.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. It's incomplete, and we'll change into the field now. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage.
How do you stop this thing?
That one is returned. It stopped short of the 25. The run inside. It's Hughes. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to pass. It's Wegman. Quickly complete. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Look out, he's got room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks,
There's some room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for the chance to be aggressive.
To the air, it's Wegman. Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Back to pass. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away. It's a big-time play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team.
Number 96 on the field.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Caught by Coleman.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds a man in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Green. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Wegman. He's going to take off. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Running inside. It's Hughes. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break.
Oh, that's short.
And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweak. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Quickly complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for room. It's Hughes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Going to try to get it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. The run inside. It's Hughes. Touchdown, Cougars. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Myers on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over, turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Finding some room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Hughes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Extending the play. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, try to convert through the air. The quick out. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Stepping to the right. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hughes. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cougars! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Coleman's got it. Trying to tackle this guy is a business decision as he gets it up to the 29.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hawkins.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Fires to the wideout.
Let's go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
There we go.
Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cougar! A pick 6. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards, but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. Makes his man miss.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back. Closing space.
He's got it down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and get...
Hits him in stride at the 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The snap sets up the throw. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, that is big.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for it.
It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a 1st down. Nice move there on 4th and short. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Hughes.
To the
end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope. A good fight to the end.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Green. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo, and the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice job extending, but then understanding what the coverage was, understanding nobody's open, and then going, hey, look, I can go get this myself, and finally...
He's going for a big play downfield. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Houston. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
They'll line up to go for 2. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Buys a little time with his feet. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is